All it's on that says here. Listen, I've got a few things on my mind I just want to get over and out with you. I'm kind of like in a hurry to get out the door right now, but I thought I'd kind of multitask and brush my hair out while I talk to y'all. This is a message for anyone that's an animal activist, okay? The one that thinks like, oh my God, anyone that works with animals must abuse them. Okay, why in God's name would I put myself through school? Actually, my daddy did. He actually supported me, financially, but I did have part-time jobs when I was in school. But I went to animal training school. I learned how to care for animals. I learned veterinary science. I learned animal training, animal care, animal husbandry. I took care of animals, okay? We didn't have Christmas off. We didn't have spring break. We didn't even have a summer break, all right? Look, it is a selfless act working with animals, let me tell you. Now, not to say that there's some bad seeds out there, because maybe there are, but I personally have never seen them. Okay? And I'm sorry, I'm getting a little angry. I don't know what's going on. I can tell you why. Because my neighbor, not Janice, another neighbor, she has this gray pit bull. Okay, really cute dog. One of my colleagues got a call for studio work. That's where you put animals in movies and television, that kind of thing. Calling for a gray pit bull. So I'm like, wow, my neighbor might enjoy doing something like that, So I went over there this morning and I asked her about it. I said, look, there's a studio job for a gray pit bull. I was thought of you. First thing out of her mouth was, oh, are they going to be mean to it? I was like, why would I actually try and get your animal into a place where someone's going to be mean to it? That's not what I do. In fact, that's not what any of the animal trainers do in the studio business. In fact, this woman, it just cracked me up because she acted like she knew more than me about the industry, something that I've been doing for 20 some years, okay? And I was just like, okay, fine, forget it, don't worry about it. I'm sure my colleague will find a gray pit bull elsewhere because, first of all, we don't abuse animals. And I have, being an animal trainer myself, I have yet to see a positive outcome from abusing an animal. Usually if you abuse them, they are either going to fight back or they're just going to get timid and submissive and not in a good way. They're going to look scared. And that's not what I do. And that's not what my colleagues do, okay? A lot of people saw that movie Blackfish. Well, Blackfish, let's call it editing. They know how to edit it and really pull on the heartstrings of the public and make it look like, oh, these SeaWorld animals are being abused, which they're not, all right? In fact, if it wasn't for SeaWorld, no one would care about whaling. That's when people go out and kill the whales in the wild for their oil, all right? Whaling has really reduced. I don't even know if it still exists anymore. What about dolphin-safe tuna? Okay? I don't know if you sweet petunias remember this, but way back when, they used to just kill dolphins in order to get the tuna. They would just let them die in a net. SeaWorld brought attention to that, as well as other organizations, and now we have dolphin-safe tuna, and thank goodness the dolphins aren't dying anymore because of those fishing nets. So, I know I'm going off on a rant here, and I'm just really trying to hurry up and get out the door, but these are just a few things on my mind, folks. Listen, I love animals. I do. In fact, they are my life. Charles and I, they are our life. We don't go on vacation. If we do, the birds are going with us. Those birds are the center of our universe. Why would we abuse them? I mean, luckily no one's ever accused me of abusing them, but I get, a little defensive, I guess, when I hear people who think they know everything about the animal industry and really are clueless because they've never stepped foot into a training facility or, they just hear what they hear. And listen, let me tell you something that I learned in broadcasting school many, many years ago. Don't believe anything you hear and only half of what you see. All right, I'm just going to leave it right there. Sorry, this vlog is a mess. Hey, don't let anyone harsh your vibe. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.